Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you the details of this car, the new GEELY CITYRAY. As you can see, it greets us with the lovely welcome signature on those beautiful LEDs, and this is the new model from GEELY. It sits between the smaller Coolray and the bigger Starray. 4 meters 51 is the length of the car. Let me show you the design here on the front. You can see the lovely lighting signature. I mean, just look at those unique headlamps. These are flickering, of course, just on the camera, but I'm a huge fan of those sharp lines here, and then they're connected here with those elements, and also look at the pattern on the grille. Looks so aggressive. So from the front you can also see the very pronounced design for the bonnet. Now let me move on to the side. Car sits on the BMA 2.0 platform. Let me unlock it once again. You can see the dynamic lines giving it sporty look, and so do these wheels. So these are the 19-inch wheels finished in gloss black, because here we have the GF Plus Sport trim, a top-of-the-line trim that has those special wheels. So speaking about wheels, they are either 18 or 19-inch ones. Let's see the dimension of the tires for this particular ones. So the 235/45 are 19, and then this trim also gets you the dual tone. So we have the gloss black roof and the wing mirrors, and also here the edges of the windows in gloss black. But look at the details on this trim from the rear. So I will lock it and unlock it once again, because I want to show you both the taillights and also these special exhaust pipes for this trim. So as you can see, we have 4 exhaust pipes in the middle here, and they are indeed the real ones. So how cool is that? Very aggressive styling, and not sure if I ever had a car with 4 exhaust pipes in the middle. Now if you go for the other trims, then you have also 4 exhaust pipes, but 2 would be on one side and then 2 on the other side. So I want to hear your thoughts on this. 4 exhaust pipes, again reserved for this top of the line trim in the middle, and then on the sides for the other trims. Let me show you the lights from close. Unique styling, and this will be so cool during the night. And then let's take a look at the roof spoiler. So aggressive. I'm a big fan of the design on this car. And now it is time to check out the trunk space. So push this, the electric tailgate opens. Here we are greeted with loads of room, 571 liters of space. You have the dual floor, as you can see, huge amount of room here, and also the spare tire, something that you don't often see in modern day cars. Now there is a cover here, but I just realized that they don't have it here, probably during the car wash or somewhere somebody took it. But yeah, you can watch my video of the other trim with the cover on, but just so that you know, there is indeed a cover here, so that you have the privacy for your things. You also have the storage areas here on the sides, and yeah, overall very convenient indeed. Press this to close the tailgate. You can also do it with the key. So here is the key, and by pushing the button here, you can then open the tailgate as well. So that was the exterior design, and we are now ready to check out the interior of the model. So we will start here with the door panel. You can see the ambient lights. I will show you that in more details during the night drive, so stay tuned for that. And then the very cool design for the door handle. So this is how you open the door, and then the door pocket that is divided into 2 sections, so you can put a bottle here. The seats, you can adjust them here. They have the lovely pattern, and it feels very nice to sit in those, very comfortable indeed. Here is the layout with the 10.25-inch digital cockpit and the 13.2-inch main touchscreen. Now let's see it from driver's perspective. Here is your view as a driver. So the 4-spoke steering wheel with the flat bottom, digital cockpit in front of us, and I will actually start the car. There we go. And let me just focus here on the digital cockpit. There we go. So this is the layout. I will now change the view and show you more details. Starting with the steering wheel, the flat bottom 4-spoke one. You have the gloss black details here and the physical buttons. Geely logo in the middle, and the steering wheel feels very nice in hand. Digital cockpit is the 10.25-inch one. You have the revs over there, and then the speed, and then when you're driving you have the icon of the car and the other cars around you. Moving on here, 13.2-inch 2K touchscreen, and the layout here of the dashboard is something that I am a big fan of. So you see here the pattern, and also the materials are so good and really feel great here in the cabin of the Geely Cityray. You have the wireless charging pad, and I will put the key actually here. There we go. These are the cup holders. They're adjustable, and you have the roller so you can have a nice clean design for this central console. The gear selector for the 7-speed DCT dual clutch automatic transmission looks very modern, easy to operate it. So reverse, we also have the 360 surround view, and then neutral and drive, as well as park. Hazard lights are here, as well as the electronic parking brake. And underneath the central console you can notice the huge amount of room for storage and also USB-C ports, as well as the 12-volt power supply. Moving on, underneath the armrest you have quite a lot of room here for various things. Speaking about room, this is your glove compartment. You can also notice the ambient lights, and now we are ready to check out the infotainment system. So again, 13.2 2K screen here. This is your home menu, and then you see the car icon. Press it. Now you have different car settings. So for example, the drive modes: comfort, sport, eco, or intelligent. Those are the options. Then sunroof, so we can open the sunshade. You can open it like this, or just type fully open. You can see the progress here. That is lovely. We will now also open the sunroof. Let's put fully open. Again, tracking the progress here. There we go. So not a sunny day, but yeah, very nice detail. Now we can close the sunroof as well as the sunshade. There we go. And by the way, the lights here, you can turn them on or off. Let us now move on. So the ambient lights, there are various colors available. They look so nice. And again, stay tuned for the night point of view drive. I think you will love it, as this will be very pronounced. And you have solid color, gradient color, and breathing. So for example, now you see we have like the breathing, pulsating of the lights. Pretty cool. You have them at the rear as well. Now headlamp settings, the tone for the screen, and let's actually put the solid color here. You can adjust the brightness. Then the tone for the screen can be adjusted, and volume adjustments. You can also have the sound adjustments in here and the equalizer if you want to play with that. Car search mode, and now I've turned off this unlocking upon approaching and locking after leaving, because then the car would lock and unlock itself when I'm filming around the car with my key. But definitely a useful feature. You can also have the vehicle locking sound like the horn, but I'm not a fan of that, so I've turned that off. Then you can also see here the vehicle condition and the maintenance. You can reset the trip computer here, and yes, some settings including the language. And you see when we go here, you can also like go directly to the other settings. Now, speaking about the customized buttons, it's this one. So currently it is used as mirror adjustments, but you can also use it, for example, as 360 camera. And now when I press this, we have the 360 camera. There we go. I quite like this 3D view. And yeah, you can also have it as trunk open, driving, switching. So switching to the next drive mode. And mirror adjustments. So now when we have this, press this, and you're now adjusting the left mirror. So you use those up, down, left, and right. And same goes for the right mirror. So those are the car settings. Let's go back to the home menu, press again. Now you have like the picture here. And if we press this, you go into my apps. So my car, we already saw that. So let's go back, intelligent driving, car is packed with technology, bunch of driver assist and safety systems, which you can then configure in here. Lane keeping assist, emergency lane keeping assist, forward collision, and bunch of details here, and the settings for various driver assist and safety systems that make your life easier, make your drive more smooth, and of course much safer. Now there's also the speed limit sign recognition, so you have sound plus flushing, and you can of course turn that off. And I think that's it when it comes to the assist settings. And then parking assist, alarm volume can be adjusted. And let us now move on. So media and gallery, and then 360 camera I already showed you. The car has got the Apple CarPlay, and then you also have this auto do. So this is the app for mirroring off your phone, so that is always nice. And then you can, for example, use the maps or various things from your phone. Now let's go to the AC settings. So when I touch this, you go into this menu. You can adjust the air blower here, and the temperature, you can slide it like this. Then you have max or eco, and then also some settings. But now let's put it like this. You can turn it off if you press the off and on, of course, the same way. And I think that's it when it comes to the AC settings. You can also change the temperature in here. And then also, if I press this, you have the wallpaper, or you can have the dynamic wallpaper. That's really cool. So you can play with that. And here you have the radio, USB, and Bluetooth. So I think now we covered most of the things. If you swipe it, you have the things that you use a lot, and then you can also edit the widgets. So that's really cool. And you can adjust the brightness, for example, here. Adjust the mirrors, so you can now adjust the left and right one the same way that I already showed you. But if you have this, for example, for 360 camera, then here is where you would adjust the mirrors. And you can also have the different theme. So you see now also on the digital cockpit. So this is the dark mode. This is how it looks. There we go. And back to the light mode. So you can also change then the drive modes in here. And we are now ready to check out the rear bench. So let me just show you the sun visor. Hello there. Nice LED. as well as for the passenger. All right, there we go, and time to check out the rear bench. 2701 millimeter is the length of the wheelbase, so we will now check out the situation at the rear bench. There we go. So first of all, you can see that we here also have this very cool door handle, and then the door pocket with decent amount of room for the rear door, of course. And yeah, this is how it looks. Let's immediately jump on board. There we go. And so much room left here for my knees. And then the storage area, USB port, the air vents are here, and then also some storage area in this section. In the middle, the armrest with the cup holders, they are not adjustable. This is the situation for my head. As you can see, still so much space left on 1.87 m, and also here we have the panoramic sunroof. So with it, you will still have plenty of space left if you are 1.87 m like I am, and I'm definitely very comfortable here. I could sit here for hours, so definitely a big thumb up from me. Taking a look under the bonnet, where you can see the 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol unit producing 174 horsepower, so 128 kilowatts and 290 newton meters of torque. It is paired with 7 DCT, so the 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, very fast changes of the gears. Stay tuned for the point of view drive to see more details of that. Front wheel drive layout, 190 kilometers per hour is the top speed, while the acceleration from 0 to 100 is 7.9 seconds for this car. Now I've turned on the car and the lights as well as the indicators, so you can see the indicators here and then the main units down there. So this is how it looks from this angle. So much presence on the road. So the mirrors with the lovely pattern here for the indicators, and now from the rear, look at this. Let me also insert this into the review, so now you see how the digital cockpit looks. So we have the cars in front of us, and then you have this kind of view. Also, I want to show you, so when you swipe like this, you have additional page. Let me just focus, there we go. So here you can adjust various other things, including the auto hold, for example, and the approach lighting, auto screen brightness and stuff like that. Alright guys, so that was it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe, as we are now going on a point of view test drive. So stay tuned for that, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.